Family, I got y'all up late. Come into the room. Just want to give y'all some updates and see. I want y'all to give me some updates. For those that are not familiar, I am the H-Town Vet, and I'd like to welcome you to this live stream, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans, active duty members, and their dependents. Now, family, what I want y'all to do, we see Farm Girl Rebel say, I'm here. Good evening, H-Town Vet. Yeah, I didn't notify everybody. I mean, the notification should go out, but they usually not used to coming on this time. So I say if putting the video slides in there cause problems, I want to see how it works now. How have you been doing, Farm Girl Rebel? Did y'all land on the plane? How'd everything go on your landing? Are you back safe and well? Did they get all your luggage in the proper place? Let us know. Come back and come on and chat with us a little while here. That's what we're going to do. I've been wanting to do this more often anyway. Tell us what's happening with you, family. Let us know what's going on as you come into the room. Okay, let's see what you got. Farm Girl Rebel, we about to put it up, the chat up there. Oh, it's already up there. She says, I just happened to be on the computer trying to catch up with stuff, got all my luggage and landed safely and sound, safe and sound. Okay, well, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. You don't have to give up too much information. But I just want to know what's been going on. Your horses, how do you take care of all that when you gone? Maybe I'm being a little too nosy. Who takes care of the farm when you're gone? Got field hands? And how has the weather been where you were at? What's been going on with that? Oh, we got the next mission in here. Looks and sounds good tonight, H-Town. What we wanted to, because family, I took off the slides. I got extra memory. Boy, I didn't know so many of you would be in here. Lord, I thought it'd just be 2 or 3 people. Family, veterans don't need to be staying up so late. Y'all not gonna get this started with me. Everybody show love to the next mission. Okay? He said looks and sounds good. Look, M. Rodrigo, long time. Word up, though. H-Town, it's all good, baby. You know what's up. Now listen. Farm Girl Rebel has been one of the, like a energy force on our channel. She sent pictures for Christmas. It looked like one of the Christmas photos I had of a barn. She's living that life. Her and her husband got her animals. I don't know how many goats she have, at least 3 or 4. Huh? And she got horses. Now listen to what Farm Girl Rebel says. Went out to Washington State for my sister's wedding. Well, God bless. My son and my husband take care of the critters. Warm and bammy. Bammy here. Okay. It's warm right now. Now listen, say evening, Next and Rodrigo. Yes, indeed, family. I'm gonna just start coming on. Do y'all have a problem with this type of setup? Well, I just get up and start talking. Rodrigo, what have you been up to? I haven't seen you. I'm gonna do it like the jealous woman do. Where you been? When you gonna get back? Why you got lipstick on your collar? We want answers, sir. We want answers, and we got answers. You know what answers we got? Betty Bop. Now, what I want y'all to do, because we see our sister Betty Bop's in here. And yes, indeed, when you came in, I saw you. Thank God for you, sister. Y'all ain't gonna about to starve me. Now, what I want y'all to do, and family, we don't have to say it all. If it starts freezing up, it might stick a little bit, but it starts freezing up or timing out, I want you to put a 2 in the chat. So if everything stays okay right now, if there's been no issues right now with the visuals, because we having problems with our visuals here. Put a 1 in the chat if everything is okay. or put a 2 in the chat if it's buffering. All right, let us know, because they don't know. I'm starting to find out that other channels are having problems. Jimmy Elmore let me know that. And on top of that, when I was watching at least 2 different people, they were freezing up and it was talking different and everything. Let's see what's going on, family. Y'all up in here. Now listen, Farm Grub Rebel, how are you doing? I hope you're well, from Sister Betty Bops. Yes, indeed. We've been concerned about you. You know I reached out to you. Huh? I ain't trying to get no buckshots from your husband, but I want to know if my sister was okay. I told her, I said, I want proof of life. I'm not taking your word for it, or me and the crew gonna be up there. Am I out of control? Am I out of control? Come on now. Oh, tell me how my sound is, because I'm doing without the thing over it. Yes, indeed. Now I say, hello, H-Town, hope all is well. All is well, sister. We just chatting it up. Okay, the sound is fine. So I don't even need that that little thing over it. We're gonna be talking, family, because it was I was having issue. Hopefully, let me make sure I took the music off. The sound is good with the music. Ain't that crazy? I turned the music off. But listen, everybody chat. Y'all know I'm gonna be in there dry snitching, so I might read some of y'all chat because I'm happy to see y'all. What have you been doing the next mission? What has been your next mission since 1776, sir? Let us know. Let us know. Everybody share their branch of the military that they were in and the state or country they currently living in. And we're going to get into this. I got questions. See, since I can't do my video slides, I'm going to be all on y'all, all up in your business. Just tell me when I took it too far. Tell me anything going on with your benefits. Let us know. I forgot what I was about to write. Family, y'all know I'm out of control. What was I about to write? Y'all know I got PTSD with memory problems. Oh, I say the branch of service. Okay, so your branch of service and the state of country that you living in. Did I delete that one? Let me do it like this. Let me do a banner. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right. And I thank y'all for being here. I just want to know what's Betty Boss, what you've been up to. I went to my dental appointment today. I do want to tell y'all that. But everybody participate so other people can get acquainted with you or catch up if they forgot. I want to know your branch of service and state or country. Because you might be out of the country. Some people in the Philippines. You're living in. Yes, indeed. H-Town to put that out there. Oh, look at him. There you go. Come on, let us know. Let's see what we got. So the sound is fine. Let me see. The channel in the morning froze up this morning. Okay, the channel. What channel? She was only on 5 minutes this morning. This happened once before. Like, I'm kind of freezing up now. Put 2 in the chat if I freeze up. I kind of moved. Let us know. Because I'm going to tell y'all what happened today. I went to my appointment and everything. I'm going to tell you. Let me catch up with the chat. Because I kind of jumped over stuff. Let me see. Farm Girl Brother say, Betty, love you, sis. See you have a badge. Should I be scared? Oh, Girl, they say she teaching pet. They say she dangerous with power. So Farm Girl Rebel say, 1, no issues at this time. Keep us posted. So I say 1, if the videos are okay. If it start acting up, put the 2 for buffering, okay? That way we don't have to do whole conversations. We'll just keep up with each other. The next mission say 1, everything all right. Betty say nothing, no problem. And she was telling me about the channel. And she, wow, I hate to hear that. What's the 5? What's the 5? You sound fine. Thank you very much. Family, what's going on? We got Jimmy Elmore in here. Jimmy, I got to go down to Jimmy real quick. I'm going to get back up to you, Farm Girl. I didn't know y'all. What was the 5 for? Tell me why I forgot what number I told y'all to do. Tell us right now, family, because we want to know. Tell us your branch of service. Everybody got to do it. And state or country living in, so everybody can get familiar. New people going to come in later in the evening like this. So Jimmy Elmore, everybody show love to Jimmy. Coming in live from Northwest Louisiana. Army. Well, I'm coming in live from Houston, Texas, by way of Richmond. Born and raised in Houston, but I'm living in Richmond, Texas now. Army. Now, let's see. And I'm going to try to catch up. So, Farm Girl Rebel say H-Town is the GOAT checked up to see if I was still alive and kicking. That's right. Been busy. I was worried. I got scared. I'm not going to lie to you, sister. I said, she in the hospital? Because I was worried. I did. Sometimes I panic a little bit like that. I'm getting older. I'm becoming an old softy. Huh? Now, U.S. Air Force, Southern Minnesota. I hear you. Sitting out there on that farm, family. She brings such blessings. Betty Bob say, Farm Girl Rebel H-Town thought I was good for being mean. No, I did not say that. Now, listen. Betty Bob's U.S. Navy residing in Maryland. Come on, let's talk about it. So, asked was, how was my appointment? So, the appointment was good. I think the doctor and the people are nice, but I think they think I'm too serious because of the way I approach it. But guess what they're going to give me? I saw it froze up a little bit there. A scan. They're going to give me a, what you call that scan? A CAT scan for my head. Because they took x-rays of all around my mouth. They failed implants, I got about 2 missing teeth. Yeah, about 2 missing teeth because of the implants moving. The teeth got loose and some of them broke off and stuff when I was chewing. So I got 2 missing teeth, 2 failed implants, and they got to take the tooth out in the back. Boy, I tell you, I'm working about 24 now. Of my original, about 24 of my original. You get 32? Lord, I'm working 24, 26, something like that. Now listen. So that's what it was. So when I'm asking, he was begin with a predominant, whatever it was. I asked him, I know he can do this. Can they do the failed implants? I was trying to be clear about that. Cause I know you can put new implants in. Can you do? And he said, yes, that's my job. You know, I don't know if it offended him a little bit, but they kind of got quiet like that. But they looked out for me, and but I'm just trying to be thorough because I didn't know, I don't know everything that they do. So now when it comes to all the stuff going on, I want to get updates. Now listen to what the next mission. I like using dental by my CBOC, community-based outpatient clinic. Thank God, because I'm not good with acronyms. I know you love those acronyms, H-Town. Oh, he got me. Hold on. The next mission, you've been following me. You know they throw me. Look, Hellfish Haven got me. Guess what Hellfish Haven did? When I said this is just a test, and I say, when I was testing last night because we was having an issue with the computer, and I'm gonna get an update, tell y'all what's going on. I haven't done no repairs yet, but I've been doing some stuff on my own, checking in. I said this is only a test. Hellfish Haven put a comment in and say on the community page talking about this is only a comment. Oh, y'all got jokes. Why y'all, boy, I tell you, had an eye appointment today. Who had an appointment this week, last week, or you got an appointment coming up? Talk to us. Okay. Oh, well, look, if sometime I ask, it depends. Now we gonna go, no name dropping right now. Okay. Let's we go into that. Okay. You on a bit too late. Yes, I know. Sister, you can clock out if you need to. This is not your regular schedule responsibility. 5, you on awful late. Yes, I know I am on awful late. I just want to catch up. Look how much y'all, Lord, look at all these chats. Look, we ain't gonna stay alone. We all don't the preacher say that I ain't gonna be here long. Now listen, Betty Bob's you wilding out with that name drop. Drop it. Oh, because they know how to, that triggers me. Oh, Lord, grace in here. And people dropping jewels up in here. When I get my food stamps, I'm going to do something real nice for the family. Huh? Do y'all think if I was to win the lottery, would H-Town get funny? Would he share some with some of the people that's been here with him? Yeah, that's my problem. I wouldn't tell y'all I won it, but I'd bless y'all. You know, I'd bless y'all. But don't ask me no questions, because if you ask me questions, I ain't gonna bless you again. but I don't gamble, so Betty, you're wilding out with the name. Oh yeah, I read that one. Jimmy say you are coming in sharp tonight. That's what I'm saying. I got brushed my hair and everything. You understand what I'm saying? Now look, say I hate going to the dentist. Haven't been in a long time. You need to go, because I don't like going to the dentist either. Sister, what will it take to get you to go there? Family, when the last time, how long has it been since your last dentist appointment? I need to know. When is the last time, Farm Girl Rebel? Now, you're under the microscope now, because you're back home and we want to know where you've been. Well, you talk to me, you know. Now listen, Jimmy Elmore say the VA has me going every 4 months for dental. Interesting. Now listen, Farm Girl Rebel say I should probably take advantage of CBOC. Tell me more about the CBOC, family. And what is it? Is that like a part of the VA clinics? What is that exactly? Tell us more. Because y'all know I do it. I end up doing a live stream on it. Betty says, Farm Girl Rebel, go to the dentist. Don't hold that off. It will be worse going to the dentist later. Yes, indeed. I think later. Now, let's Benny say hello, H-Town vet in the chat, family. Love to Benny. Family, I'm scared to even do this here because y'all are chatting away. It's too late. This past our bedtime. Huh? I ain't even had my big boy nap. No. Betty say, I saw that H-Town about the comments. Yeah, he got me. Oh, he really good. He got me good. And I appreciate him. Because I'm gonna tell you something that that Hellfish Haven, he comes on the channel. You know, people like that, we communicate. So, you know, like when people come on the channel, we cool, but we gotta stay focused. We can't be saying, well, what I don't like is like this here. Even people that I interact with, don't be saying, well, they talked about that over there. They talk about this over there. I saw a YouTuber, he was irritated that same way. They talked about this yesterday. Well, why are you over here today? Go back over there and watch what they did yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You don't go like, I wouldn't want you to go on nobody else's channel and be saying, hey, well, hold on, fam. Okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah, okay, sister. Yes, indeed. Now listen, LOL, yep, I got you. Truth be told, this channel is my alter ego. What is it about the channel, the next mission, that this show you feel comfortable? Do I know you under another name? Because you look familiar. I hope I don't owe you no money. Grace said, H-Town, I was like, okay. Now, I wouldn't worry about all y'all. Tell them where you from. Tell them about you from there. I ain't gonna say it. Tell us the your branch of service. If you just come in here, fam, especially you, Sister Grace, and um, what else about to say? And the branch of military. Now, Benny says 10 jewels. Thank you, Benny. God bless you. Y'all been blessing us. Family, we appreciate that. Because we trying to get some stuff, get this computer repaired. And we're going to talk about that in a second. Now, listen, thank you for that donation. So tell us the branch of service, state or country you're living in. Now, Farm Girl Rub say, evening, Grace and Benny. Evening, Jimmy. Yes, indeed, from Farm Girl. Benny say, Farm Girl, hello. Farm Girl Rebel, she just been, I don't know how to describe. She been like just man. She came in, was kind of little chaos in there, and her Charlton, all of them came and brought in, and Betty just brought in a peaceful time. And then Grace came in, Alaska Nights, and I'm glad so many female veterans coming in. Y'all mean so much to me. And I'm disappointed. I'm gonna go over that live again when I get my computer right. That we was talking about the substance abuse, because I had statistics not just on substance abuse, but misuse, but also with suicide and other things for women veterans, homeless veterans. Y'all gonna be really, this gonna be, I break it all the way down. That's why I was sad that the live kind of froze up so much. I was disappointed that I feel like I let y'all down. Now listen, Betty Bob say, I had an appointment today, normal appointment once a month with my PCP. Okay. Let me see. I don't need to do all of them because of. Now listen what Betty said. Oh, I think I got that one. And y'all talking. Okay, yes indeed. Okay. Well, it ain't secret if you're telling right here. I got it. Now, Farm Girl say, happy to have some downtime and visit my favorite YouTube channel. Oh, now I need to ask y'all a question. I want y'all to be honest. Now, we had our brother say this is his alter ego, the next mission. Why do y'all come to the channel? What resonates, or what do you get out of the channel personally? All right. I've asked you this months ago, but tell us, things change as time evolves. Why is this your favorite channel? And if it ain't your favorite channel, why do you come? 1992. Everybody speaking. I got the chat up, so I'm going to go down to the messages. Now, listen to what Betty says. I went to the dentist this morning. I was too sick to get my teeth looked at. So I rescheduled the appointment for the 15th of August. I have an appointment on the 12th. I don't know what it is. I'm going to check it out. I got to go and pick up the stuff, my prep for the colonoscopy I'm going to do in September. And my daughter going to be taking me there, I used to drive her around when she was a little girl and everything. And I told her, I said, you my favorite child. She said, she said to me, Dad, I'm your only child. Okay, I said, that's the distinction without a difference. You still my favorite. Not, it say, sorry. Okay, now listen. Everyone falls under the VHA, VISN, Veteran Healthcare Administration Integrated Service Network. Wow. Where you been, Mission? We need this knowledge. The community-based outpatient clinics fall under the Regional Medical Center and the VISN. I've heard about the VISN. So, Veteran Integrated Service Network. Okay, so you letting me know. Okay, now I'm learning something. You're not my bus driver next mission, but your show taking me to school. Say, Betty, how are you? Are you feeling better? That's what I'm worried. Are you feeling better now, Betty? But I've been checking, when you put something out, but I've been checking. Give me a second. All right, let's see what we got here. Y'all just chatting away. H-Town, Tidewater, Navy. That's Grace. She in that Tidewater, Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Portsmouth, almost Suffolk. How is Doc Shelley doing? I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if Doc Shelley, if you're out there, please check in with us. We miss you and we love you. We just out here chatting. That's right. Now listen, Jimmy Elmore say the Houston VA going to start a trial treatment for GP alcohol disorder. Hold on. We got to get something straight. Alcohol disorder, from what I've said, it's not a standalone condition, but you telling me that is such an issue. Remember what we went over last night. When it comes to substance abuse treatment at the VA, 80% is for alcohol abuse, right? Now, the numbers, don't let it confuse you. 27% is for substance abuse, but that's an overlap because 7% drug use, some people 7% use drugs and alcohol, which is that's very rare, only 7%. Okay, so if you really cut it down, 80% is for alcohol abuse because a lot of alcohol misuse, and 20% for drug, to be honest with you, and 7% overlap with each other. Come on now. Weight loss medication. Okay. Now, what is the weight loss medication that they got out now in the MOVE program? For those of you that may not know, the MOVE program is help you to weight loss. I need to join it. I've lost 25 pounds, but I'm trying to lose more because I'm trying to get down to my player weight. Not my player ways. I'm a changed man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just looking for one good woman. Now, listen, Grace said yesterday that rain, cars were under 10 feet of water in Norfolk. My Lord. You were saying you were worried about that. I remember you saying that. And everybody show love to my partner, Backwoods Law. Thank you for being patient and coming back. Backwoods Law give us so much important and dialogue. Him and Flexman, they be breaking it down, and I thank you. And that's why I say I have no ego to inflate or offend. Let me see what I got. Holy Buckets Grace. This is from Girl Rucker. Holy Buckets Grace. We got 4 inches of rain in 3 hours here last week. Turned our pastures into a lake. Ooh, ugh. Now listen, it hasn't rained down here like that lately. Now listen what Farm Girl Rubber says. I'm taking flood pastures over drowning. Yes, Lord. 10 feet is ridiculous. Come on now. So Jimmy Elmore says he liked the channel because it's interactive and engaging. Let us know what you like about the channel, family, as you come into here, because we're gonna do this more often. But the problem I got, family, when we just talk, we end up talking for a long time because I've had live streams be 4, 5, 6 hours. I can talk continuously because I love people. I love talking to people, but people think in my regular life I don't, because I'm not going to be dealing with people talking foolishness. Veterans going to be, even if we disagree, listen to what I'm saying. Even veterans that I disagree with, I still love them. I know they crazy. I block some veterans, but they still veterans. It ain't nothing. I appreciate everybody. Hell, I ain't got to put up with your foolishness, and you ain't got to put up with mine. Now listen, Grace says, we're glad you stopped in, Farm Girl Rebel. Been missing you. Kinda had us really concerned. MIA. I told her I wanted proof of life. I wasn't going for it no more, Grace. I said, I'm about tired of this. Because I missed her. Why everybody else get to enjoy and she supposed to be over here with our family? Hold on. We're glad you back, Farm Girl Rebel. I take all that back. I said, I just got emotional. Grace pushed me to it. Oh, Grace, did I throw you under the bus, my sister? Now listen, Grace triggered me. We miss you. We miss. We love all y'all. Former Girl Rebel said, "Thanks, Grace. One spring comes. One spring comes in. One spring comes. It is my riding and horse camping season. Okay. Many places I go have zero internet. That's good though. Next year, I have Starlink mobile so I can stay connected. Tell me about the Starlink. Is that something like that military stuff we used to have where they could do it? Can civilians buy Starlink? I thought that I heard commercials. Is that really a good thing or what? Let us know. Oh Lord, y'all just too much chat. Let me stop talking. Grace says they drove through underwater the overpass that are clearly marked just for flooding. Wow. Now listen to what the next generation says. I mean the next mission, 1776. I love the interaction on here. Everyone is so respectful and helpful. Great vibe here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Plus the ability to really interact directly with UH Town. Oh man, man, he gonna have me throwing my wallet at the screen. Where my wallet is? Ain't no money in it. Ain't no money in it. Boy, he's looking at motor oil, but we love him. Now listen to what it says. Betty Bob says, I went to the VA and the doctor said it was a virus. Okay. Were you weak? What was some of the symptoms, sister? This is Betty Bob's. I was feeling sick since Monday. I thought I could survive my dental appointment. Should learn the chair back, should lean the chair back. And then she grabbed a little pan just in. Okay. Just in time. Oh, you start getting nauseated. Oh, there go my brother. Everybody's showing love. Now listen. Oh, I just got a book from ODU. Because you know that's where I graduated. H-Town, flooding ODU. Oh my God. My goodness. Do too much flooding everywhere. Yes, it's catching us everywhere. You know, I graduated from Old Dominion. Yeah, that's the college I graduated from. They just sent me a book today. I'll be praying and checking on them. I want to sponsor one of the young people. You know, one of the young people at the school. Now, Farm Girl Rebel, Betty, that's awful. Yes, be careful. Now, I saw that in the letter that was sent to me from the VA. Okay. Everybody showing love. I'm just getting to the comments. Betty says, thank you, Farm Girl Rebel. It was not cute. Doctor was nice. She said to me, you feel that sick. Don't you ever bring yourself in here. Yeah, if you're feeling bad like that. But we try to commit to our appointments. You know how we try to do as veterans. And as, just being honest people. Now, Grace said, I pray that you feel better. Take the week off for yourself. I do too. Let me say a quick prayer for her. Lord, we ask that you bless our sister Betty Bobs and you heal her, God, and keep her strong and God clear mind and bless all that have ailments, all my veteran brothers and sisters. In Jesus' name, amen. And if you don't believe in God, I don't mean to be offended to you, but that's my way of showing my love to you. Now, because I'm probably going to bust hell wide open. Betty said, amen. Now, look, I just saw you on Sorry I'm Late. No, you're not late. I did it last minute. I'm sorry I'm doing it last minute. I just felt disappointed last night that I wasn't able to give y'all. Wasn't we going in on it last night? Now listen. So he's telling me the name of that new medication that they doing in the MOVE program. I'm assuming that's the MOVE program. Yes. Jimmy Elmore say here in Shreveport they use Zipbound for weight loss with the MOVE program. I'm gonna have to get into the MOVE program. I was in it once before. Grace, better about say Grace I am going to try. When you a woman, it never will happen. Now look, listen what the next mission say. Gonna try and trigger H-Town again. Oh, here you go. Here you go. The psychedelics, especially ibogaine, have shown great results regarding addiction. But what if you get addicted from the stuff that you try to get? See, that's what I'm saying. Back in the day, psychedelics was a crime, man. The VA, and I think here in Texas, don't quote me, they making it, from what I saw, I haven't confirmed, they gonna make marijuana, a certain amount of marijuana, a serious crime here in Texas. So what if they try to treat veterans at the VA for it? This is getting confusing. What if some states allow the psychedelics on the state level and others don't? What do the veteran do? Because you're getting treated on the federal level at a VA hospital. I'm so confused, as Vinny Barbarino used to say on Horse. Welcome back, Carter. Why I got a bump on? Oh, I cut myself. I cut myself with a little. I was out there and something slipped and the saw hit me right there. Not the chainsaw, just a little hand saw. Now listen, it was the glove. The glove didn't cut, but it cut me. The glove was tough. It cut me through the glove and it wasn't no hole in it. Now I better say 6.5 hours and I woke back up H-Town, hearing H-Town voices. Was I out there? Say funny, Betty. Was it me? Those things wake you up. Boy, y'all something else. Now let's see what Grace says. Should invent flotation device for animals. You know what somebody had? I'm gonna tell you what somebody had, and it worked. For property, they had this big balloon-like thing to put around it was like balloon, but it was heavy enough and the water wouldn't come through it and it wouldn't flood their land. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a wall, balloon wall, and it worked. But you got to have clear areas where you can get around, make a circle. Now, so you say you should have a flotation device for animals, corner the market, or their patent. You ought to think about it. They animals don't want us near them. Some of us always. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Now listen what Betty says. There was still Charlton Z and a few others was still talking. Okay. Look at all the real Sir Gemini up in the office. Everybody show love to the say greeting from Smoky Walla Walla. Hello, H-Town family. Everybody show love to the real Sir Gemini. Y'all, I got to catch up on this stuff. If y'all are saying stuff directly to each other, I'm gonna have to skip it because I can't get to everybody. I'm gonna let y'all. If y'all talking directly to each other, y'all put the ed symbol. I'm gonna let y'all do it because I can't catch up on all of it. Now listen, Farm Girl Rebel say Starlink connects to the satellite and it's the bomb for staying connected in remote places. I have it for my house. So is Starlight like? Is the internet? Can I use it for my computer? I'm getting it for my horse trailers. Y'all don't know how serious a horse trailer is. Now I'm being nosy. There are also some small pocket devices that can connect with the satellite and provide internet and call and cell service. Oh, I'm learning a lot. What Starlink, boy, y'all telling me a whole bunch. What was it called in the Terminator? What was the program for them doing the Terminator? What was it called? So was it Star something? Now, was it Starlink? Grace say Starlink, seeing commercials, hopefully it'll work like it claims. That's what they're saying. It is working for some people. Farm Girl says, thanks, Backlogs Law. I will check those out too. Starlink Mobile is rather spendy. It costs a little change, I'm assuming. I don't need the internet so much as the ability to call, etc. if things take a bad turn. Oh, yes, yes, it is. You are never bored. Let's say you are never bored on H-Town. Because look, we can talk about this thing. We can handle this thing. We can make it happen. Grace says, oh, okay, Starlink, I've had to check that out mobile in the woods. Okay, yes. Betty said amen. Jimmy said amen. Grace said, when I prayed, in Jesus' name, amen. He talked directly to her, so I'm going to let him make it on. I can't read everything. Now, listen to what Betty said. Jimmy, how many times you go see the nutritionist before they prescribe the GLP-1? And we said our brother was here from Walla Walla County. Jimmy Elmore say it was about 4 months before they put me on it. How is it working, brother? Grace said, yep, can't even have a moment in the bathroom to soak without a knock on the door. You know how it is. Now, Beckwith's Law says, BTW, H-Town Vet Northside, you are 5x5 on video and audio tonight. Okay, okay, crystal clear. Can you hear me now? What did y'all say when I said I was like Bill O'Reilly back in the day? We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Remember he's on Entertainment Tonight, they made him hot. He said a little more than that too. Now, it looks like your video stuff is working well. Okay. Yeah, I don't have nothing on but images. I don't have no video files. Apparently, my next mission is trigger H-Town, H-Town, no more Saw period. Saw's period. Listen, hold on. He cut me. Listen. If me using the saw keeps me relaxed, and I'm talking about the chainsaw, but this was just a handsaw. I just happened to move it, and this is a little handsaw, and it was sharp. You know, it's made for cutting limbs. It just poked me. It ain't even cut me that much. It's just the skin that kind of got a little small blister on it. But thank you for being concerned. Say, hey, all. It's my bedtime. Got to roll in the bed, 6 a.m. coming early. Everybody say good tonight to our sister, Farm Girl Rebel. And she been moving. She been on a plane last night. She back and she needs some rest. She got jet lag. Yes, indeed. Everybody say good night to our sister, Farm Girl Rebel, who we miss. And I remember I used to think, I said, man. Now listen, Backwards Law say, you don't need to have a license to transmit for emergency to life and limb situations. Oh, you don't? All right, didn't know that. Everybody saying good night to Farm Girl Rebel. Good night to Farm Girl Rebel. She say, love chatting, H-Town and the family. Okay, miss you guys, though thoughts of you often. Yes, indeed. That's what I say. I missed you so much. I sent you an email. I communicated with you. I was gonna make you feel guilty. So I'm like, hey, somebody I had been missing. I say you brought up, and I had saw some of you. I have my slides, different slideshow. I be pulling them from different live streams we did because I bring other slides back. And I say, how long? Look at her born and stuff. Where she been? And that triggered me. You ain't the only one triggering me the next mission. Our sister was too. Jimmy Elmore say, I see the nutrition person about every 2 months for follow-up. Now, family, if you are in the MOVE program, put MOVE in the chat. If you're thinking about doing the MOVE program, put MOVE and a question mark if you would consider it. The MOVE program for weight loss with the VA, VHA, the Veteran Healthcare Administration, the VA hospital runs it. And if you don't know nothing about it, just put a question mark, period. All right. Skynet. Oh, yeah, Skynet. Skynet was the name of it. God, dog. On the Terminator, the name of it was Skynet. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna go back and watch. I love that. Family, as you come in here, we just chopping it up because my technology been bad. H-Town been down like four flats. You know what's up. Look here, look here, look at here, look at it. Look, H-Town trying to get the computer right. Skynet, Starnet. Somebody say Starnet, you say Skynet. Yeah. Family, I'm trying to stay on top of it, but y'all just chatting away. Look at H-Town trying to get the repairman. I said, y'all need to get it right. Huh? H-Town Vet Northside, yes, you can get Starlink for your home, and if you are in the right region. Okay. Kind of huge net was in Texas before they went up, bellied up. Oh, Usenet. I ain't never heard of Usenet. Like Howard Hughes. Okay. That's it. Okay. It's just my alter ego. Giggles your alter ego. Everybody got an alter ego. What's your alter ego? If you have an alter ego, what's your alter ego? You are welcome, Betty. H-Town, you crack me up. Why did I crack you up? I don't know what I be saying. I'm just, y'all know. Oh, okay. So if you're in the MOVE program, put MOVE. If you're thinking about the MOVE program, put question mark, MOVE question mark. So for me, it's MOVE. I'm not in it. I was in there before, but right now I'm thinking about doing, so I'll do MOVE question mark. All right. Betty is my alter ego. Oh, it's Betty this and it's Betty that. That's the soul. Now that wasn't nothing went wrong. That was me on that. I took it off the screen. Sorry about that. Now, Skynet is actually one of the programs I use to secure my home router. Wow. Let me get back up there. He said, I crack them up. Now listen to what Backwoods Law say. Gotta watch out when a tanker gets his hand on a power tool. Oh, Lord. I'm good. I ain't bothered nobody. Look, I just was cutting and I cut so fast. I told my neighbor, my tree limb kind of coming towards your place. So I'm going to take care. When she left and came back, I hadn't cut it up and had most of it boxed up in a few pieces. This is a long limb, and it was like that thick around and about 25, 30 feet. I got that chainsaw, boom, 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 slapped them pieces. She say, how did you do that so fast? I said, I had a crew come out here. She said, nah, you ain't have no crew out here. About that chainsaw. It ain't the chainsaw is doing good. I'm waiting to sometime my daughter worked from home, so I couldn't do it the other day. Couldn't do it on Monday because she worked from home. So I had to cut with my hand. That's why I actually see I'm safer with the chainsaw than with a regular saw, family. Good night, Farm Girl Rebel. You understand? Look, when I was working in front yard with it, all the neighbors started closing their garages. I felt comfortable. It just made me feel relaxed. And my friends say, relaxed. Well, I did. Farm Girl Rebel, good night, Farm Girl Rebel. Glad to see you again. Day 270 post-op. Oh, praise God. Betty say the MOVE program. She in, okay. Jim Elmore in the MOVE program. The real Sir Jim and I thinking about it getting the MOVE program. Jimmy Elmore, thank you so much for that information. Jimmy Elmore, y'all been so much a blessing to each other. That's what's critical about the channel. And this, because I be carrying up, like, when I had my dinner appointment, that's, I hope the people didn't think I'm crazy. And then I just, I'm thorough with my question answers. And I think some people, they be like, wow, I believe in what you're doing. I just got to be thorough because I ask questions now. But I don't mean nothing in no rude way. And by being able to talk to y'all, it makes me get off my chest so I'm not thinking about stuff like that. I get to talk to someone. No, not enrolled in the MOVE program. Okay. And everybody don't understand how we process things as prior military, as being veterans. We have a certain way, and civilians, I don't think they could understand, they're like, dog. Skynet is actually one of the programs I used to get my own router. Okay, yeah, you tell me that. Uh I got that one. I said I think about the MOVE program. MOVE is much better than it was 9 years ago. Yeah. Now, Ozempic, okay. Prescribed only, took the stuff once. No refills concern for health conditions. Okay. What about this zip bound? Is it shots fired? You know what's up. That's why I'm trying to catch up, family. H-Town, you cracked me. You cracked me up about that chainsaw. I mean it. I mean, everybody think it's weird that I feel comfortable. I mean, I can cut down any tree with that chainsaw. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, Frank Sutherland is my alter ego to my alter ego. Wow, it runs deep. You got more personality than Sybil. You ever see the movie Sybil from 1950s? Very good movie. She had one personality that was real rough, one that was a very subdued, and the other one was just a regular person. Oh Lordy. Oh Lordy. Yes indeed. BRB, get some lifer juice. Now listen to what the real Sir Gemini, and it was good to see him, out there in the veteran community. We are your therapy, H-Town. Yes, indeed. Y'all help me because other than my family, I really, I talk to people, but I can't do no nonsense with people. I can't do no nonsense, so I keep it real short. And even when I try to help people, people try to take you helping them try to act a fool. So I just kind of stay to myself. If you ain't gonna be of no assistance, I'm gonna need you to keep your distance. You understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Betty Bob say, H-Town, you got to ask those questions. You don't want someone messing around in your mouth. No. And I think that, and he was like, yeah, no, I can do this, and he said, that's my job. I'm a whatever the predominant, whatever it is. Oh, I caught up, family. Look, I caught up. It's good to know what works in different VA locations. What's working in different VA locations. All right. I want in a scale from 1 to 5, 5 being the best. What star do you give your? First of all, we're gonna start off with the VA hospital or clinic. VA, the one you go to all the time. From 1 through 5, 5 being the best. What do you give your VA hospital that you go to, or if you go to VA clinic, you don't really go to the hospital. Whichever one you go to the most. On a scale of 1 to 5, what do you give them? Let us know. Now, the real Sir Gemini say, sounds like my ex-wife, H-Town, multiple personalities. Yes. What did you tell her? Well, you're going to have to pick which one you want me to divorce. She said, well, baby, I got multiple personalities. Well, you pick which one you want me to divorce. Oh, Lord. Am I cutting up tonight? The real Sir Gemini say, sometimes y'all are the only real folks I can interact with during the week. That's why we got to have this chat. We got Bluebird in here. James Brown, Chicago. What's up? Come on now. Which what you get? VA hospital. We have Michael E. DeBakey Hospital here. VA hospital here. Your VA hospital or your VA clinic on a scale from 1 to 5. 1 to 5. What you give them? So he say James Brown 5. Okay. Now listen what Grace say. They're they're moving a lot of employees, CBOC clinics, to other clinics they just built here. Crazy. Let's see. Hospital and clinics in it. Okay. What rating you give them? So where, and I think this is in Washington State. The Real Sir Gemini gives his a 4. Now, tell us why you give them a 4 and not a 5. Not a 4, not a 5. What are they lacking in the Real Sir Gemini? Let us know. Now, Jimmy Elmore, everybody gonna hate on you when I tell him he like his. His is a 5. Let me come up on the full screen if I'm gonna be a hater, because he has a new facility. Tell him how much the facility costs, Jimmy Elmore. Tell him how big it is, and y'all got pools, and you got peacocks walking in front of the VA hospital. Am I over exaggerating? Oh man, what y'all gonna do with me? Now listen, I agree with the Real Sir Gemini. I miss just being able to let loose. Most civilians just can't do it. No. And we know how to, we that's one thing about us. We can get serious, and then afterward, that's one of the reasons many have gotten alcohol addiction, because of the fact that we party, the party afterward. I couldn't do it long because I like to fight. So I had to get up off the alcohol real quick. So you say you're back. Okay. Now listen, Betty say my primary care clinic and women's health 5. That's good. Grace say 5, but maybe a 3 after the switch. Okay. Switcheroo. Okay. So now surgical clinic, and y'all tell me which clinics you get along with better. VA hospital, the main VA hospital, I give it a 3. The cause I had bad experiences with the emergency room. Y'all know how horrible it was. I was in extreme pain. Never been in pain like that before in my life. And the guy was just giving me a hard time. Mountain Home VA Clinic a 4. Okay, Backwoods. Pre-op surgery clinic a 3. Okay, we're doing the best out of 5. From 1, you got to pick between 1 and 5. 5 being the best. Mountain Home VA has some hard heads in the administration side. So it's the people you don't see just cutting up and causing issues. Understandable. Now, do you see why it's important that we keep this environment peaceful and engaging? And we can disagree. We can have a little fun, cut up, come back, say, oh, I didn't mean to go so far. But just don't come here clowning. If people here loving and being good to each other, come on, bring some of that in here. We'll disagree sometime. We might even fall out. But I'll be here waiting on you. Now, Betty says orthopedic, a 4. Wow, we need their orthopedic. Now, listen to the next mission. My regional hospital is connected to the University of Michigan School of Medicine. It is really good. 5, my community-based outpatient clinic is a 5 as well. It's in Northern Ohio. Now, tell me this here. Is the University of Michigan, Ohio close to each other? I forget. Let me know. Yeah, tell me now, family. Put MH. What do you rate your mental health treatment? Your mental health treatment from your mental health staff. What do you give them? What do you give your mental health treatment? Put MH and what between 1 and 5. What you give them? My mental health. I give a 4.5. I had, that's high now. I ain't saying I got no real problem with it. Now listen to Bluebird. Bluebird, what's going on? I have a VA hospital and 2 clinics that I attend in the Chicago and Chicagoland area. I can't lie. There are 5 as well. See, family, we need to start telling when they doing the right thing. Let them know. Go blue. Betty Bops for her mental health, 3.5. Okay. Go blue. Now listen to what Jimmy Elmore said. Shreveport facility, 70 years old. They are building a Fuller House on campus. Oh, I thought y'all had a brand new one. I'm sorry I was picking at you. I thought y'all had a brand new. Now, Backwoods Law say I keep telling my VA they need me to be in their woman's health clinic. Okay. They keep telling me they are not a day nap. Wow. That's what I love. Come on now. We got to laugh to keep from crying sometime. Betty Bob say her emergency room, ooh, a 3. Tell me what you give your emergency room. I'm going to tell y'all, if it wasn't for the doctors, but do you have to punish the doctors for what the people do behind the scenes? I guess it's the overall experience. So I'm going to give them, the doctor did get some stuff straight. Ah, man, this is hard to say. I give them a 4 because the medical staff was great, but that front desk people were horrible. So they need to deal with that because that would keep people from coming. I hate to give them a 3.5. I'll give them a 4 because I take the 1 off for the front staff people. You bring us some good points, Sister Betty, breaking it down like that. Now, we might have to do a live stream where we talk about different medical. You making me really think, Betty. Thank you so much. Now, the next mission said, I don't know that any of them are perfect. No, neither are we. Anything runs by humans has flaws. Real talk. Overall, mine are great though. Mental health at my CBOC is bad though. I hate to hear that. Too long waits and bad termination process. Okay. Hate to hear that, brother. I sure don't like it. I mean, don't like it. Now listen, Betty say VA hospital is connected to the University of Maryland because these are campuses and you give them a 2. Now, Grace says her mental health is a 5. I really should give mine a 5 too, but it's a 4.5. You know, Backwoods Law says mental health a 4. H-Town say mental health of 4.5. Man, I'm enjoying y'all. Betty, thank you for giving us an idea to do this. Mental health a 5. Tell us what your emergency room is. 1 through 5, what you get it. Bluebird say a 5 for his mental health treatment team. Jimmy Elmore says a 5 for his mental health treatment team. Hello, Bluebird from Betty. It's through committee here. Oh, okay. Look, we got the Flying Irishman in here. Everybody show love to the Flying Irishman. He may land if you treat him right. You understand what I'm saying? Come on now, Flying Irishman. What you doing? I'm going to need you to land that plane. Flying Irishman, I'm going to need you to land that plane. Oh, Lord. Why y'all just trying to make H-Town happy? Let's see. Did I cover that? Now, the next mission says, town, we're going to have to get you a map, bro. LOL. I know. And guess what I was? I was a history teacher with geography. Yes, Northern Ohio and Michigan share a border 45 minutes from my house to Ann Arbor, Michigan VA hospital. Yes, indeed. I forget how close, like Gary, Indiana, where Michael Jackson was from, is right by Chicago, I think. Now, Backwoods Law say ER Mountain Home is a 5. They are good docs and nurses and give a damn. Yeah, I give the doctors, I should have put ER 5 or 4, meaning because I ain't give them 5 because the front staff be nasty. And it ain't the medical team's fault. But she asked me to show who was the woman was. She had disappeared. The woman that was treating me bad. The doctor came on to get. She said, "Well, talk to the VA police about it." I said, "I don't talk to police." I had to tell the doc, I don't talk to police like that. Mm-hmm. Now listen, H Town, Jimmy say, ER3, any words have to be transferred to community care. Oh wow. Is it a full hospital, Jimmy Elmore? The Flying Irishman say good evening. Now listen what the next mission says. As far as mental health provider, it breaks my heart to see so many poor reviews for mental health at VA. Yeah, it's kind of rough, ain't it? Everybody show love to the Flying Irishman. Now listen, Mercy, I can't stand is yelling out. Okay. When was the last you thought about harming yourself? Yeah, when they say that, yeah. And they say it like kind of out loud. Now listen, uh, our VA hospital will let you see primary care in-house and some specialists in-house, then send you out to community care specialists, 11,000K statement of benefits. Thank God, no cost. Now, is that a limit on how much they can spend on community care on you? Because they just dropped 3G. I mean, 11 G's on the doctor for the colonoscopy, and now I'm about to get some other stuff done. And I know this dental work is gonna be off the chain because they are. Bet if you wasn't here, they are taking me into for a CAT scan of my head. The doctor, the dentist, want to get it approved. Everybody saying hi to the Flying Irishman. Come on now. I like the creative ways y'all say hello. Now listen to what Bluebird says. I don't have a VAER experience at Jesse Brown VAMC. Okay. But my mental health team is on top of of things with me. I have to say my mental health doctors have been so wonderful. Almost every last one of the that was kind of didn't like us, just two of them, they kind of throwed off. And just but other than that, my mental health doctor helped me get my benefits. Yes, they did. Now, but my mental health team, okay, you said that. I said read that already. They scheduled me in advance for future appointments already. And the psych doctor gave a follow-up consult. How often do you see your doctors? Every 2 months, every 6 months, every month, your mental health doctor. How often do you see your mental health doctors? Once a month? Once every 3 months? Let us know. Now listen, he needs a Blue Force tracker on his computer. I hope you ain't talking about me, because I get paranoid. You talk to me all the time, H-Town Northside. I was an MP. Okay. Boy, y'all cutting up. At night, y'all be cutting up. Y'all off the chain. Now listen. The next mission. That's great to hear, Bluebird. Backwoods Law. You're out of control tonight. Well, we got to encourage each other. The Bible say that a merry heart or a happy heart is like medicine. You understand? Because that helps us. Because we don't get to express our frustration. Because sometimes if we tell people how we feel, either they might not understand it, or they might get confused by it, or they might they might understand it but can't relate to it. Let me put it like that. Okay, now Bluebird say I don't have any issues with mental health. Maybe I must be a unicorn because I heard a lot of negative reviews from other VA clinics. I must be extremely lucky and fortunate with my team. Yes, indeed. Oh, you don't have no issues with mental health, but you get treatment for mental health. Okay, okay. Now listen, Jimmy Elmore says, uh, Oscar Health is the only traumatized unit in Shreveport area. Now I want y'all to do this here, fam. All right. If you get treatment for mental health, and we just want to be clear, just put MH, mental health for mental health. If you just put those two letters, if you receive treatment for mental health, because other people don't have to be embarrassed. H-Town does. I already put in the chat. I do. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it would help other people knowing they're not the only one. Because most veterans, a lot of veterans get treatment for mental health. Now, I don't know if this is Grace. I don't know if there's a limit, but I am good with them funding all that is necessary. Come on now. You say you welcome. Now let's see. Betty Bob said, H-Town, you never listened to me. I told you to get the CT scan before you went to the dentist. I know, but they wouldn't approve it. I kept asking them and they kind of blew me off. And you know me, if I don't want to get to arguing with them people, I get all fired up. I come here, I've got to turn the chainsaw on and cut some trees. Now, see how you ignore me? I didn't mean to ignore. I did tell you I talked to them, but they they just kind of never got back. I kept asking them. I don't like asking people 100 times, but God bless the doctor. I thank you for doing it, sister. I tried though. My mental health person gives me too much homework. My Lord. Thank you for staying on my case. I don't it make me hurt me, but I thank you. Shots fired by Bob. Yes, indeed. I see mine once a week. I see mine every 3 months, and I think it's up to. I think we don't have one for 6 months. I don't think, but I can get soon if I want. I think it's 3 months. I'm gonna go back to 3 months. Grace said every 3 months. Now, Bluebird say I see my mental health doctors every 2 to 3 weeks via telehealth. Who do theirs doing telehealth or they do it in person? Let us know. Now, Jimmy said mental health 3 times a week. Yeah, I've been there. So Backwoods Law say I have mine moments. No, yeah, we have our moments. Talk to our brother there. Telegroup 6 weeks, once a week. Okay. H-Town has mental health treatment, mental health issues. I get treatment for mental health. So does the Real Sir Gemini. So does Backwoods Law. That's why I say they can't just hold stuff against us because so many of us have issues when it comes to mental health. Now listen, Bluebird say mental health. Jimmy Elmore says mental health. The Flying Irishman say mental health. Ain't no shame in our game. Come on now, fam. Now listen to what Betty Bob say. I went private and asked my insurance company for a veteran mental health. She is veteran Marine and so relatable. Let me ask, can you ask for a doctor? Can you find a doctor? You could ask at the VA, say, hey, you have a doctor that's a veteran or mental. Yeah, that's wow. That's a good idea. You said that before. Now listen, the next mission say anyone down in Orlando, Florida area. How are the clinics down here? Thinking of moving. Anybody in Orlando, Florida area, let them know. Cause the let the next mission know because he's thinking of moving down there. That's a good thing to do, brother. That you check before you go. Family, if you plan on go somewhere, ask the veteran family in here. What's the best place to go? Now, Backwoods Law say MP in the Army and firefighter paramedic when I got out. Got anxiety solidly set in my head. We understand. He say, chainsaw, I know you did. I ain't cut it up. I ain't cut it loose yet, though, family. I've been good. Say, Real Sir Gemini, always glad you're here from Grace. Family, I'm enjoying this here. Betty Bob say, I see her 2 times a month. It used to be every week for 2 years. Let us know something. What do you like about your mental health team, your doctor or psychiatrist or what do you call it, psychiatrist or psychologist. Let us know. Telehealth. In Betty do a telehealth. Flying Irishman in person. Do y'all do it in person or I do telehealth mainly now? Jimmy L will say mental health in person, telephone, and video connection. Okay. You do it all, Jimmy. Now listen, Betty say, oh, and my family out at a concert right now. My daughter and my niece, and they partying up as the young people do. All right. I say, don't make the news. They at a concert over in Sugarland. Now at the VA, you can ask. They act funny. They get, they feel threatened by that, Betty, because if you ask for a veteran healthcare provider, they feel like they want to say, hey, we do just as good a job. Now, so that is why I left the VA for my mental health. Do y'all think that should be offensive if you ask for a healthcare provider that's a veteran? Should medical staff be offended by you asking that? Let us know how you feel about it. Now listen, Backwoods Law say I still talk with my original PhD psychologist from when I was in Pittsburgh. We do telehealth. And that's not a problem that is so far away. They don't use that against you or nothing. So, because they say you don't get treatment that far away. That's cool. Okay. In person, my choice. You say that's my choice. Bluebird say telehealth is better for me. Okay. All right. That's it. Which one y'all think, if y'all haven't answered, which one is better, telehealth or in person? Let us know. And what are some of the things you would only do in person? Now listen, the next mission said it's so hard to find a good mental health provider. As a formerly independently licensed provider myself, it's really complicates things. You spot the nonsense real quick. Yeah, if you trained in the area, yes indeed. Oh, I'm enjoying this here, family. We trying not to hold you. I didn't know. So I say, boy, we gonna be. I thought y'all be mad. I don't have no slides. We taking a break with H-Town. Don't panic now. Don't panic. Take it easy. Huh? And thanks for the rubies earlier, family. And thank you for all your donations. We are monetized. So thanks for the donations y'all give. We appreciate you. And we thank you for giving your time too. Wherever you can give. They say whatever you give, your time. Thank you. Give it in Jesus' name. We used to sing in the church, you only have a nickel. Give it in Jesus' name. Now, I use H8, my person BC, because every appointment they would say my name and what the appointment was about. Okay. Telehealth is better for me. Okay. I like telehealth myself. I'm more of a telehealth person. I don't like dealing with that front office staff that gets on my nerves. Now, Betty Bob say, my veteran mental health worked at the VA. Okay, my veteran mental health worked at the VA. She did not like 95% of the doctors she worked with. They were just in it for the federal benefits. Wow. Now listen, Backwoods Law said no, any medical provider should not be offended by you requesting a specific type of provider. Could they see this? Let me ask you, and I'm being messy, intentional, Backwoods Law. Could they see that as discrimination? That you're discriminating against civilians because you want another veteran to treat you? Is that a form of reverse discrimination? Let us know. I'm being a little messy, but I want to know. Should they say, oh, because I didn't serve, you don't pick me? Shouldn't it be based on my credentials and my work history? Now, with me, for mental health needs to be a female and someone who has dealt with public safety. Now, this is going to have to be a good live stream we do. Okay? Hope nobody steal it from us. You know how I go. That question I asked you, should doctors, medical staff be offended if we request a veteran health doctor or mental health professional? Should they? He said no. Back with law, say no. How do you feel? Should they be offended? Jimmy Elmore say telehealth and in person is good for me. Now, personally, listen what the next mission says. Personally, my experience has been that many providers engage in counter transference. And if you don't know about that's these are psychological terms where they transfer one way to them. Transference is when the doctor give you some of their attitudes and belief. Counter transfer, I think, can go back and forth. I forgot. And transference with the client. Sometimes the non-veteran provider is better. Sometimes it works. Okay, because if you're dealing with two veterans, it might cause issues. Would you let me come on, fam? We're just gonna have to. I'm gonna come on out and ask the question. I'm just gonna come on out and ask the question. If you had it in your world, vet or non, and I want you to be honest, vet provider, and this dealing with health, whether it's mental health, which would you prefer? If you only had a choice, they say you have to pick between a veteran, and I know, so you say it's based on the quality. Let's say both was even in their skills. Would you do vet or non-veteran provider? Let us know. Now the Flying Irishman say, I like checking in on the app and I don't have to talk to the front desk staff. That's my main reason. Now listen, Grace says, H-Town, early morning, I'll be back tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. And I know it's late because this, Lord, it should be, I know it's late over there. It's almost 12 o'clock, 11:30 over there. I'm sorry, on the East Coast. And yes, indeed, have a wonderful day. And family, you as well, have a great Thursday. My sister Betty will get some rest. Yes, indeed. Let's say no. Some people are just comfortable with a type of person. I have time. I had times I was cutting someone out of a car and had to give way if they calmed down more with my partner who was a female medic. Okay, so people relate with different things. Understand. Gotcha. Boy, I got y'all because I didn't trigger y'all, did I? Attitude matters more to me than personality. What is the big thing that matters to you then, since we going there? What's the biggest factor that matters to you when it comes to getting treatment from your primary care physician, mental health doctor, anybody? What matters the most to you? Personality, attitude matters to me more than personality. Personally, okay. Attitude matters more. So what's the one word you can put it in one or two words? What matters to you when you have somebody that's treating you? My mental health issues are related to health and not military. So to me, it does not matter, vet or civilian. Okay. Family. If I had to pick and choose, then it would be a vet. Okay, for Bluebird. Okay. I'd like to try a vet out, for treatment. I don't think I've ever had that opportunity. Social worker, yes, and stuff like that. Therapist, yes. veteran provider for mental health for me, for Jimmy Elmore. Now, the Flying Irishman say, I slipped up at my last non-mental health appointment and had a Marine, and I asked his favorite color of crayon to eat. Oh man. Good night, Betty Boss. Good night. Oh yeah, Betty Boss. I know you. Good night. Okay, you going to bed? you out of control, Flying Irishman. Well, y'all tearing that furniture over. Attitude is better. Okay. Good night, Grace. Sleep well. Yes, indeed. And people need to hear this. Boy, y'all something else. Now, backwards law say someone who listens and does not start shooting down a question you have from the start. Ran into that a few times. Yes. I had one tell me, yeah, this is gonna be hard. This psychiatrist gonna tell me that this ain't gonna be easy. You ain't gonna, it's gonna be painful and all that. Let's give me somebody else because I don't want no problem. I just told him give me somebody else. I didn't even say nothing. I just let him talk because I wasn't trying to hear it. I wasn't even trying to hear none of that. You don't want me all triggered up, huh? Because once I get worked up, it's over with. Ain't nobody stopping me unless I'm neutralized. So you don't want that. Wow. Y'all say H-Town nice. Yeah, but nobody talking about how they going to make it hard for me and they going to do this. I got to prove, man. You don't want all that. You don't want it. Wow, H-Town. I guess that's my alter ego. I don't ever want that one to come out. Not, Vet, I don't need you to understand combat. Come on, real talk. I don't need you to know about my past traumas. But if they understood it, wouldn't you be able to relate to them better? That's what some people think. Well, if they're a combat veteran, they understand me. If they've been through a certain trauma, they'd understand me. If they were in the military, they understand me. Is that a possibility? I need you to know your job. Oh, competence is greater than liking the provider personally. Wow. Facts. He said eating crayons. Boy, y'all out of control, man. Y'all fun tonight. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And family, this is why we want it to be peaceful, because we got people up in here tonight, and we thank you for being here. And if you hadn't had a chance, please like, share, and subscribe. But the information and the interaction is important because this is where you come to get it, right? Now, listen, Betty says, I had to deal with 32 years with the VA mental health. It was piss poor. Wow, sorry to hear that. Now, fam, we ain't gonna hold you, we ain't gonna keep it too long. If I'm saying this here, if there was one thing you could change, now we gonna get into this here. We gonna ask for two different ones. First, we're gonna start with the VBA. Give me a chance. I gotta take this banner off. All right. Call it a night. Yes, indeed. Call it a night. Got to get up early in the morning. All right. Call it a night. Everybody say good night to Jimmy. Say the issue I had, this is from Backwoods Law. The issue I had with anxiety, I need to have some of it doing my job, and I might go into something not survivable. Okay. It is complex. So why I need someone that understands public safety, how the public safety work. Understand. Uh-oh. Been cleaning. Just sent you an email, H-Town. I saw that. I heard it. I didn't see it, but I heard it. Let me see. Oh boy, y'all they was talking about them trials. Everybody talking about them trials. Wow, ain't that something? I talk about alcohol, and we're gonna have to go in on that again. Listen. Say good night to Jimmy. I want to ask y'all this here. If there was one thing that you could change about the VA hospital system, the VA healthcare system, what would it be? If it was only one thing, if you were granted one wish from a genie, or from the VA Secretary Doug Collins, what would it be? What would be the one thing that you would focus on if you could change one thing at the VA? I'm talking about the VA hospital system, VA healthcare system, VA healthcare administration. What would it be? Charlton say, been cleaning and just sent you email. I got that. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I read that twice. Y'all tell me, what would you change in the VA hospital system if you could only change one thing? Now listen to what the next mission said. Such a common misconception. Most of the therapeutic benefit in a therapeutic relationship does not come from a specific treatment modality, okay? Meaning one style of treatment. Okay, it comes from building a positive, non-judgmental relationship. Facts, drop them. You drop, listen, the next mission is dropping them gems. You just got to pick them up. Is that all right? Now listen what Bluebird said. I had a VA provider and knows his stuff, but he's like a drunken pirate you see in a bar at closing time. Meaning he like to talk all the time. Oh, listen what the Fly Irishman is saying here. What would be one thing that you would change? Family, I need to know. Don't y'all want to close this out because it's getting late? I have two. I'm gonna ask you. This is the first part, first question. If there's anything you could change with the VA hospital system, the clinics included, everything with the VA healthcare, community care, any of that, what would you train? What would you change? I'm sorry. That Marine started talking like he was back in the service for the rest of the service, and it was hilarious, the Flying Irishman said. So I would agree with that. What would be one thing you would change with that? Since y'all haven't answered, this one's gonna trigger you. When it comes with the VBA, all right, the VBA, the Veteran Benefit Administration, one thing you would change? Would it be the claims process? Would it be the way they evaluate CMP exams? Get rid of any of them. You get to do them on your own with your own doctor. What would be the one thing you would change with the VBA, the veteran benefit that do your VA disability claims? What would be the one thing that you would change? All right, y'all can tell me about the VA hospital and the other one too. Let us know. With the VA hospital system, the Flying Irishman say better pain management. Real talk. Now let's see what Charlton say. One thing I would change at VA when first enrolled in the VA, get a statement from veteran of service health issues. Okay. Now, who is that veteran of service health issues? Is that a statement you making, or is that a certain department in the VA? Now listen to what listen to what the next mission says. Save the trauma bonding for the bars, y'all. Not now I got triggered. I would simply increase transparency all across VA. VBA C-file access, better C-file access. That's interesting. I would agree with that. I say C-file access. What about y'all? C-file. That's one thing because it's hard to get access to it. You can get a lot of claims done. That's a very good thing. C-file access. I agree. Betty say to view your service treatment records online and C-file. A lot of y'all saying the C-file access. We have to do a live stream on that. Now, we have Backwoods Law says change it to just making sure the veteran gets the help, whether it is the VA or civilian. Okay. Now listen to what the real Sir Gemini says. The VBA gives every veteran a way to view their records, their C-file, And family, if you have, I'm just dry saying it. Now I can do this because it's my channel. Go over there and watch Raider. Raider, the one gave me the advice to do it, where I'm sharing my stories like this. I don't like to just center myself. That's why I bring the information. But thanks to Raider for telling me that. And I thank you so much. He sees things. He's 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 a visionary, but visions are scary. Yeah. Let's see what y'all got here. Thank him for that. Thank him so much for that. Now look, because sometimes people can see stuff you don't see. Bluebird say, I would get rid of the bad and incompetent raiders who get claims overturned on appeals. How many claims that are overturned on appeal, if a raider does it, what's the number of claims that they should have to be terminated? If they get 3 claims wrong and they overturn on appeal, 5 claims, 10 claims, let us know. Oops, spelling check got me again. Hello, yes indeed. Backwoods law, it's all good. Now listen to what Bluebird says. And the C file CMP exam results access as well, so we can see what those examiners said in real time. Come on now. We want to know what they said. Not to. Come on now. Now Charlton said, oh, Betty Bob should make, I agree, but also service records. So personnel records too, not just the treatment records, but that personnel file. 2 claims, they are fired. Okay. So Betty said if they get 2 claims turned over on appeal, they should be fired. How many claims do y'all say? Or is that a fair way to do it? Pre-1994, the records are paper. National Records Center. Yes, indeed. The next mission say, visions are scary. Now, H-Town on that Applegain, I don't know what you say that is, LOL. Errors found going back to the raider that made a mistake for corrections would be nice. Come on now. Should they just receive a counseling statement? Family, I didn't know yet. Y'all must really enjoy this. Let me know how y'all feel about if we do this in the future. Would this be a way y'all would want to communicate? Because my slideshow down, because I was having trouble, but this way, because I don't have a large video file until I can get my computer fixed. Do y'all enjoy doing it this way? Let me know what do you think of doing it this way? Let us know. Family, because y'all people are interacting. And that's the purpose of the channel, being interactive. Yes, indeed. Anything y'all got to get off y'all chest, something dealing with the VA system, the way veterans are interacting online that you agree or disagree with. Anything, do you have an axe to grind with the VBA, VA, anybody, with the veteran online community? What's on your mind? Let us know. Now listen, going to the raider and making him explain why he or she made the decision and to show proof. This is my most critical axe to grind. Give a detailed explanation for their decision based on the evidence. So Charlton said, yes, video is clear and audio also. Family, but the problem. I talk a lot and I can talk for hours, Charlton. Do you really want to just hear me up here talking with no visuals? Now listen, I enjoy interacting like this. Okay. Do you enjoy interacting like this? Charlton enjoyed it. The Real Sir Gemini. How y'all feel about this type of interaction? Just be honest. If you like it the other way, we cool too. I like this format, but as the channel gets more popular, and it will get harder to maintain this kind of interaction. Yeah. What I'm gonna do? That's my biggest fear. The mission. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have memberships so we can do memberships and y'all can gift them to people, and we can do certain things on our own, people that are real serious about it. But we'll always tell all the information. Ain't gonna be no secret room. But I'm thinking of doing it where we can still have time where we get together and chop it up. Now listen, thank you for saying the channel will grow. Thank you so much. Now Backwoods Law say the issue with the Raider boils down to the VBA only operates on the M21 manual. What's your biggest problem at the VA? Is it the Raider? Is it the administration? Is it Pastor Doug Collins, the Secretary of the VA? What's your biggest axe to grind? I guess you would say with the Raider. What's your biggest problem with the way Raiders operate? Now listen, the veteran law judges work on law and a precedent that changes the whole picture. Yeah, they work from the law book. The Raiders work from the M21 manual, and they're not exactly the same. Am I right? Okay, similarities, but making decision on two different books, law books. Now listen, Betty said, I want them to sit there in my face and explain to me why they decided this decision. Yes. Oh, that sounds like a live stream. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's got me feeling good. Family, this is hitting me what Betty says. Does the VA Raider owe you an explanation of why they denied your claim or you feel it was underrated? Do they owe you an explanation? Let us know. Are you owed an explanation? Put yes in the chat or no in the chat. Betty said, I enjoy it like this as well. Okay. Now understand, we'll be doing it more often if it's like this. Like this, I can talk all day. You understand? Oh, Betty, you bark and put Raider up against the wall and dress them down. Come on now, come on. Y'all something that y'all cutting up. See how y'all bring all this knowledge and information in here, family, and we keeping a steady group of people in here. But it's going to grow, and I ain't going to be able to read all the comments as we get to grow. It's hard doing it now. Bluebird say, if I made one change to the VBA and have more outreach events, especially more claim clinics at most regional offices. Now, most interactions with the VSRs and the RVSRs at these clinics would be helpful. Yes, indeed. I agree. Now, do you think they need to have, and this is going to sound crazy, y'all, should they have VA clinics and stuff or outreach stuff for specifically for like Navy? Because you have certain things you go through in the Navy, specifically for Marines, Air Force, because there's certain injuries and conditions, specifically for certain MOSs like MPs, like electricians in the military. What do y'all think about that? Now look, as my experience, this is the real Sir Gemini, as an experiment, do this type of format once a week and your other slideshow instructional stuff the rest of the week. Yeah, so what I'm gonna have to do right now, I've been freezing up until I get my computer done. We're gonna do this every day until then. However, we will take that format once we get the slideshow. I like that. I like that. We'll do this on Tuesdays then. Thank you, Real Sir Gemini. I like that. Now, long form narrative instead of short form narratives for denials would be great. Remember, long form narratives are this detailed description, detailed reason why they made the decision they made. Reason for decision. Go watch our video on the decision letter. We broke down a whole decision letter. You know, we broke down the whole what's the one? We broke down all of them. We took examples, the VA code sheet, and also the the other letter. I forget the name of it. The one tells you about your benefits. We broke all three of those down. Now, all vets need to understand the difference. Backwoods. That's why Raider channel is good, but so are the lawyer channels. Yep, and that's okay. Because I brought up Raider tonight. It's okay. Usually we don't name drop, but we talked about it tonight. Now listen, and it's relevant to what we're talking about. Now listen, the biggest problem at the VBA is no consistency. 10 raters might give you 10 different rating using the same M21 manual instructions. You know what I think they should do? And y'all tell me what y'all think it is. Take one veteran's claim and have a rater in one office do it, and another one in another office do it, and another, and see if they come up with the same decision. You think they've ever tried that? Is that ethical? Now listen what Backwood Law say. I agree. The next mission, the long form requires for all denials would be nice. Sometimes they default to the short form to try to get you to shut up. Is the feeling I get. Yeah. Now I want a full detail. They should do it. It should not be an option. It should be a requirement for them to do the long narrative, because then you have more to fight with. Because this is why we made the decision. So you have something to rebut. That's why I feel they don't want to tell you, because you'll start seeing if they reason was weak. Now listen to what Bluebird say. I had the opportunity to attend the VFW claims clinic last week and spoke to a VRSR, a RVSR in person about my claim. It was very informative, and she understood my situation and made the corrections needed. And I've seen them do it on real time. I've seen, if you talk to them, if you're able to talk to them in person, I've seen them help veterans right there. Some VA employees. The attitude at the VA. Whoa, that's the biggest problem you got. The attitude, the Flying Irishman. I got you. Now listen to what Betty says. I got my M21-1 just like they do, and need you to break this down. I see the same thing you do. Challenge and put it through AI, and if AI explains it the human correct way. Come on now. AI has been a very good blessing. I know things, but they help me to organize them. Now listen, the Flying Irishman says the VBA should be required to provide a long form narrative for this every decision. I'm going to have to go back over this video and write these things down. See, y'all give me so many ideas. We're going to have to do one just on the long form narrative, the importance of the long form narrative. Yes, we do. Everybody show love to the San Diego Marine. Everybody show love to my brother. Betty Bob say they need to make it clear for each branch of the service how to get your service treatment records. Navy service treatment records are in a different location. That's why I think they should do it some things based on your branch of service. Great statement there, Betty. And where you at, Charlton? Charlton fell asleep. No, he right there. Oh, I'm being messy, Charlton. Look, Charlton, I say he fell asleep and he just made a comment. Oh, Charlton, don't chew me up. Now, the next mission says, oh, dang, I almost accidentally triggered H-Town. Thank you for your grace, H-Town. H-Town, you good, man. We fam. Now, listen what Backwoods Law say. And we have competent people in here. So this is what I want y'all to understand. Competent people attract competent people. You understand? Two dull knives can't sharp each other. but two sharp ones can. That's why we here to bring each other up. What I don't know, you know. I ain't never said I knew everything. Huh? Now in this way, you like don't say I'm a facilitator. I'm facilitating. When it comes to this, I'm a facilitator. That is one reason I always had a personal statement I filed with my claim. I did too, like that, so they can see the logic behind my issue and claim, don't have to guess what I'm trying to claim. And remember this, backwoods law, you just triggered me. You ask the VA for what you want. You give the explanation. You know how H-Town break it down. I tell you what the backstory is. I tell the VA. I give them the law. I show my medical notes that back up the law, that's supported by law, and then I tell them what I want. I say, because based on this or symptoms are at the 100% level or whatever level, and boom, I want this, this, and this. I asked the VA for what I wanted. And you know what they did? They said, you said you wanted this. This is a full grant of what you asked for. Bam. I didn't know you could ask. It blew my mind. Huh? But my American Legion representative say, just ask them what you want. I said, can I ask them? They probably think I'm some scammer or something. No, you asked them. I asked them and they gave it to me. Now listen what Charlton say. The next mission, true. They want online easy form submitted like a IRS tax return. BS. Yes, indeed. Everybody show love to San Diego. So glad you in here. We got a late because my computer been acting up, and so I can't do the whole slideshow. It say backward law say, LOL, here comes the tank commander. Tanker commander, yes indeed. Yes indeed. Patton Jr. incarnated. Patton was over tank company. Not a tank company. More than a brigade. A division. I forgot my little stuff. Now listen, for me, learning that Raiders are just people doing their job was vital, not a conspiracy. Just avoiding errors and providing. Feelings aren't facts. Wow, feelings aren't facts, family. We gonna do this more. We probably gonna be doing this for a while. And family, let us know. Well, y'all pretty much gave some topics. If there are any other topics you want to talk about on the next live stream, family. Today is Wednesday, so we're going to be on tomorrow. Tell me, is there anything you would like to talk about? I didn't know this thing would catch off like it did, what it has in the past. But my concern has been that, man, we just be going. I guess I got to let it loose. We just be, man, we'll be going on for hours, and I ain't want to hold y'all unnecessarily. Great statement, the next mission. Where you been? I miss you. Yes, indeed, family. And H-Town is working on his computer situation. All right. Yes, indeed. H-Town trying to get that computer right. Now listen to what we have here. Get back, relax with H-Town. BTW, if the CMP examiner wants to treat you like a number, then play their game. Bring your notes and read straight from your notes, and they're typing everything down you say on the computer. You know what? It's good to have little notes. Don't take too many, but yeah, that's a very good idea. Let me ask you this here, and I want y'all to be honest. What is your anxiety level in a CMP exam? And which CMP exam give you the most anxiety? If you say 0, your anxiety level from a scale from 1 to 10 in an exam for VA disability compensation. Okay? What is your anxiety level on a scale from 1 through 10? Let us know. What's your anxiety level when you go into a CMP exam. My anxiety be kind of high, I have to admit. Now, as time gone, I know what to do. Let's talk about berry bumps tomorrow. Okay. Let's let loose H Town. If we get tired, we'll sign off. We grown. Come on now. Come on, y'all be honest, man. Y'all can wow. With me, it's about an 8. And even though I know stuff, because you know, this is what helped me to get calm. And y'all tell me things that help y'all to be calm. What helped me to be calm with CMP exams is I say, you know what, no matter how this doctor act, I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for the next doctor I'm gonna be dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? So I gotta make sure if they not, it seems like they trying to sabotage me in the exam. I make sure I tell them everything they need to know. And if they don't put it down, I'm gonna write they didn't acknowledge this. They didn't put this in the CNP examination DBQ. See, you doing it, and you make if they don't mention something, you say, Doctor, I got something to say. When they get to the end, hey, this, that. You make sure you tell them if they don't bring it up. Doc, you didn't ask me how this affect me working. I have problems at a job. Or just say, Doc, hey, I'm gonna tell you how it affects me working. Betty Bob say 9.5. Woo. Now, real Sir Gemini is a little less, but it's over half. It's 6. Okay. Charlton say a 9. I stay about an 8, fam. Now, backwards law say 5 or 6, I think, on a regular basis. Okay. Now listen to what Bluebird says. My anxiety level from my first few exams were 8 to 9, but numerous exams later, they dropped to a 2 or 3 because I know what's going on and that I need what I need to say. Yes. I think it was like that, you know, it kind of got rocky with me, but I kind of got better. I think got down about a 6. But, you know, I was in a bad shape. It was less the exam and me being in bad shape when I got my 100%. That anxiety, so I, you know, maybe not be just the exam. Now listen to what the next mission says. 10 just did one for rheumatoid arthritis due to terror. So hard to get them to look at evidence and not be biased. What makes you the most anxious in the exam? Them not hearing you out, like the next mission said. You did that toxic exposure therapy, Bluebird. Now listen, Betty Bob say, and we're gonna get ready to close out because it's, oh Lord, it's after 12 o'clock over there. So we're gonna get ready to close out, family. But let's get the last questions in. Betty Bob say, if I do it now, CMP 8, now you know the phone for complaints and requests for another CMP exam. That's right. And you can't ask for another examiner if they, you know, that's if you got just cause now, you got to tell them what went wrong. I'm not looking forward to the next CMP exam. The last one was in 2019. Started crying, thinking about my shipmates, my health issues from toxic exposure and cancer. And we wish you the best, Charlton. God bless you. Because y'all go through a lot on those ships. Oh. You gotta we can't put nobody else's name in there. Okay, we don't name drop the Flying Irishman, so we love TikTok shop. All right, but you good, we good, we know. Now listen, no name dropping. So now listen, good night all. Yes indeed. Uh I learned a huge trick to mental health exam, prepare a script, and just go off the script. I would block the examiner screen so I can read from it. Wow, that's deep. You say a 6 in anxiety. Yeah, but we appreciate. We know y'all really energetic, but we don't name drop other content creators because nobody name drops me over on other people's channels. So we keep it like that. We don't do free advertisement. But yes, family, thank y'all so much. Now, any final words, anything somebody want to say? Hold on, you just said something here, Bluebird. What is it, Flying Irishman, that make you so anxious when you go in there? You had a 6. What do you do to calm down, family? Let us know. Now, look, Bluebird said, I learned a huge trick to a mental health exam, preparing a script and just go off the script. I would block the examiner screen so I can read from it. Okay. Let us know, fam. We've been at 2 hours, so let me know. We don't want to hold you too long. We appreciate you. Talk to me. Everybody to stop chatting. Well, let's say good night. Thank you. Y'all can keep chatting. You got something to say. Thank you, Flying Irishman, for being here. Family, we have the 12. Okay, say, uh-oh. That actually calmed me down on my exam and made it better. What calm y'all down? What do you do? Breathing exercises to calm down? Do you make sure you have all your paperwork properly organized? What do y'all do to calm down? Thank you, Bluebird, for being here. Thank you, Flying Irishman, for being here. Say, H-Town, have a blessed night and find out how your grown woman concert was. Have a blessed Thursday. I enjoyed all y'all. Thank y'all for being here. And he always bringing the next mission and Flying Irishman. Y'all really bringing good energy. Thank you. Charlton, thank you for being here. We want to thank you. Bluebird, thank you so much. Backwoods Law, thank you so much. The Real Sir Gemini, thank you. Uh, San Diego Marine, thank you. But we appreciate all of you, fam. You understand what I'm saying? Let's see. Jimmy Elmore, thank you. I know you probably, when I, boy, fam, we'd had everybody in here tonight. Sister Grace Smith, thank you, sister. Make sure, if I miss you, charge it to my head and not to my heart. Boy, a lot of people been chatting in here tonight. I don't want to miss nobody. We thank, boy, y'all have been, this has been a very interactive live stream, and we thank you. Farm Girl Rebel, we pray for her and we glad she's back in the fold. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. We thank Benny for the donation. Thank him for being here, giving us those 10 jewels. Thank you. Then we had M. Rodrigo in the house. Thank you. First person was Farm Girl Rebel. Thank you. And we appreciate y'all. Show up early. Yes, indeed. Look, I'm going to be there tomorrow. Most likely it's going to be starting at 6 p.m. tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. Flying Irishman, thank you for being here, family. And I want y'all to know I love y'all. We just got to, we going to always do these rules because we got to keep it decent and in order. And let's see, say, I learn good stuff every time I'm here. Now, I need to ask y'all this last question. How many things you think you learned tonight that you didn't know? I'm talking about not just really from me, from the chat. What did you learn from the chat that you didn't know? I learned about 10 things from the chat. I learned about this system, I learned 10 things or more, at least 10 things. I got to be honest, it was about 15 things I didn't know. Plus, I say 15 plus because I can't. Y'all just kept dropping knowledge. And please come back because I need you. I learned 15 plus things I didn't know. How many things you learned or clarified some things for you? Betty say she learned 12. And if y'all got it, you can go ahead and leave. But I want to know, let us know that. Oh, family, this has been a blessing. And we going to make this thing happen, aren't we? Because you know what? We need to start marking down on a scratch pad how much you've learned. That's what we ought to do. Keep a tally of how many things you learn doing a live stream. We gonna have to try to do a challenge on that. Can we do that, family? Family, we gonna be. You know what? I like this platform because we get to interact and we learn from each other. We got to do this here. I learned 5 things. CNP exam. We need the H-Town family. Bless all and thank for helping me learn and grow. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm saying. And I want you to be blessed and learn throughout the veteran community online. We going to make it work here. Good night, family. And I thank y'all for being so kind and coming over here. And you know what you did? You know what I appreciate about you? You came over here and took a break with H-Town. Relax. I know you worrying about that CNP exam. Don't panic. Take a break. I know you frustrated with your medical care and what the results might be, and going there might be treated rude by one of the staff. Relax. Take a break. Okay? I want to thank you for being so incredible, being so patient. And family, we're going to see you on the next one. We have all these people in here. Y'all just don't go. If I stay in there, they're going to keep coming back. Any last statements? Thanks for not booting me. You didn't do nothing wrong. No. See, we just have to make sure because that's, we don't want no, yeah, you good. We just be careful with the name dropping. That's all. You good. We just got to make sure we do it because, we got to keep, because we here, because other people, it ain't so much y'all, other people come in and start trolling. So it'd be people coming here that let me come back on the screen. Let me explain y'all why. It has nothing to really do with y'all because we can do stuff, but other people use it as a gateway and they just start coming in and trolling. And we don't want that. But y'all good people here. And I know where your heart at. All right. And I thank y'all. We got 16 likes. Come on now, family. We got another subscriber tonight. Thank y'all. And I want y'all to have a wonderful night. And we're going to see you on the next one. Love and peace, family. Oh, Lord. She says she almost blocked me. Good night. We love y'all, family. Take care.